Meerkats, brave animals, when looking at which it is impossible to suppress a smile. The survival of meerkats depends to a large extent on their vigilance. Some of the animals are on responsible duty looking out for predators, while the other part of their group can go about their business or search for food. For a better view, sometimes a guard meerkat climbs a tree and sets up an observation post there. The guard meerkat constantly makes peculiar sounds. Not loud, this means that everything is calm, and with a loud squeal it signals danger. This duty is a very boring occupation, when everything is calm on the horizon, and some animals have to struggle with sleep. Meerkats have very good eyesight, prone to farsightedness. Possessing very sharp eyesight, the meerkat is able to see a bird of prey at a very high altitude and warn the family in time. When the guard meerkat needs rest, another guard takes over. These small predatory animals live on the principle of one for all and all for one. The meerkat is a close relative of the mongoose, and is similar in habits and vigilance to a gopher. It has a thin body, short legs, long claws adapted for digging, and sharp predatory teeth. Meerkats live in colony families of about 20 adults and cubs. A feature of meerkats is that, being inherently predators, due to the scarcity of food, they are omnivores, and they eat everything that comes their way, including poisonous snakes, lizards, spiders, and even such dangerous creatures as a scorpion. Meerkats cope with snakes collectively, distracting the snake and attacking from different sides. Meerkats are common and live mainly in southern Africa. They can be seen in countries such as South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Botswana, Zambia, Angola, and Congo. They are well adapted to a dry, hot climate, able to endure strong dust storms, and therefore live in deserts and semi-deserts. In large numbers, meerkats live in the Namib Desert and the Kalahari Desert. Although meerkats can be called hardy, they are completely unadapted to cold snaps. They can hardly endure even a slight drop in temperature. Rare fur does not save them from the cold, and therefore at night, when coolness sets in the desert, they sleep closely pressed against each other. Meerkats choose dry, more or less loose soils so that they can more easily dig shelter holes. Sometimes they use abandoned burrows dug by other animals, or they can simply hide in natural soil excavations. In areas dominated by stony soils, meerkats use small caves for housing. Although meerkats are predators, in fact they eat everything that comes across to them. The main food of meerkats is insects and small vertebrates, all sorts of bugs, spiders, centipedes and other creatures living in the desert. To find them in the desert, meerkats have to burrow into the sand. But burrowing their nose into the ground, a meerkat may not notice the danger and become prey for a predator. Therefore, during feeding, one of their meerkats is on guard. Periodically, it is replaced by another who has already eaten. Meerkats dig holes not only in search of food, they thereby prepare spare holes for the family with several exits in case they have to escape from predators, especially birds. When a bird of prey appears, sentries give a signal and the whole family rushes to underground shelters. Multiple entrances allow them to hide very quickly. In addition to insects such as spiders, centipedes and scorpions, meerkats are happy to eat the eggs of birds and reptiles, lizards and snakes. They do not refuse some plants and mushrooms, especially such as Kalahari desert truffles. Thanks to their lightning-fast reaction, meerkats are not afraid to engage in martial arts with snakes, from which they almost always come out victorious. Meerkats' favorite food is scorpions. And although the scorpion is very dangerous for most animals, it is quite easy prey for meerkats. Firstly, meerkats have a lightning-fast reaction, and, secondly, meerkats have developed immunity to scorpion venom. If a scorpion pricks it, then the injection, although it will be painful, is not fatal for a meerkat. In addition, meerkats use a cunning tactic before eating a scorpion. They bite off its tail with a poisonous sting. Meerkats are quite prolific animals and can bear offspring 4 times a year. Pregnancy lasts 11 weeks and from 4 to 6 cubs are born. After a month, the babies begin to get out of the den and learn hunting skills. Under the supervision of a mother or other experienced teacher, meerkats are social animals and the family can replace and care for members of their flock if necessary. Despite the vigilance and caution of these animals, they are great for the role of a pet. People have been domesticating meerkats since ancient times. The reason for this is that these tamed animals conscientiously guard their homes. Where the meerkat lives, there will be no snakes, no scorpions, no other poisonous spiders. In addition, Africans believe that these animals are inhabited by the souls of the dead, and therefore communication with meerkats brings peace and tranquility to people. Meerkats taken into the house by cubs are easily tamed and behave with people just like cats. True, if a cat easily tolerates loneliness, a meerkat definitely needs company. He does not live alone for a long time. Therefore, if a meerkat is kept in the house, then it must be in pairs. A good way out is if there is a cat or a dog in the house. Meerkats get along well with them. Unlike cats and dogs, meerkats do not harm their owners. They, despite the innate playfulness, do not tear shoes, and do not sharpen their claws on upholstered furniture.